Welcome back to sports. It's time for this week's ACA Athlete of the Week. This week's athlete comes from Pineville High School, where in his final home game, he put on a show to lead the Rebels to regionals.
This week, we got the news here. Got the ACA Athlete of the Week. Pretty easy to look at it. After our game against Riverdale, multi-home run game, Wes Oates. Congratulations.
Pineville senior Wes Oates has had a storied career with the Rebels, and in his final game in his home stadium, had a playoff performance to remember.
I came in, I felt real focused. Everything was flowing right. We knew we had a scouting report on him, a lefty. Usually with lefties, I see a lot of curveballs, a lot of breaking balls.
That scouting report paid off for Oates, crushing 2 home runs in the Game 2 victory over Riverdale to advance the Rebels.
First pitch of the game, I was just trying to let the ball deep, so see it deep, come in, and I saw it deep and turned on it. And then the second at bat, same thing, just saw the ball deep and stuck to my approach, did well.
Throughout his career, he's probably had 3 or 4 multi-home run games. Nothing that he does really surprises us. You know, he's somebody that we count on big time, and he has a lot of expectations, and he's handled it very well. But he's a huge piece to our team and our lineup, and we expect that from him every day.
I'm really not surprised. Wes is he's a great hitter, and when he steps in the box that he's going to be able to do some damage. Really, versus anybody who's pitching, I wouldn't say it's expected, but it's almost like we know he's capable of doing that.
He's always worked hardest than everybody else. He's worked harder than everybody else, and it shows when he hits 2 home runs in the first round, and he does everything for us. He's our rock. He does everything for us and does it well.
Oates' storybook postseason moment, or his entire season as a whole, almost never happened. During the preseason jamboree, Oates tore his labrum, forcing him to move positions, but still found the same success.
It was pretty tough at first. It's pretty emotional, tearing it, because I thought I was completely done. Doing my PT, I do PT 2 or 3 times a week. I have a sleeve that I wear under my jersey that's really helped me. I think it's good to go through that adversity early so that I can really cherish, the last season playing baseball here. Maybe I would have taken it for granted if I'd been catching and things go wrong. But now it's just everything feels like a gift. Everything feels like a blessing. Tearing it so early and praying about it. So now I thank God every time that I get to play.
Now, every time Oates does step up to the plate, he does it to an untraditional walk-up song approach.
I kind of like to be unique. I've never heard that one before. There was a bunch that people have done before. I've never heard anybody have that one before.
The choice of the Colombian pop song doesn't surprise Oates' teammates.
I mean, that's Wes' personality. He thinks he can dance. He thinks he's the best dancer on the team, but there's probably people more that can dance better than him, but that's just his personality.
I mean, that's Wes, big personality. He just likes to have fun, like you said, just likes to have fun playing the game.
Outside of his music taste, Oates' leadership sets the tone for the Rebels.
His voice in the dugout matters a lot for our guys, and when he says something, our team listens. So he's able to back that up on the field also, so that really helps him out as far as being a leader.
This game it's a game of failure. You fail a lot, so you need someone that's always going to come pick you up and always know that you have your back.
I've struggled. Everybody knows I've had my fair share of struggles in the past. My sophomore, junior, and even senior year, I've had a few weeks where I haven't performed at my best. So I've had my struggles, and I love these guys back here. These are my brothers. I've played with them for so long. So I really try, and anything that has helped me in the past get through, like tough times, hitting wise, or mentally. The mental side of the game is so big, I can try and help them as best as I can.
The help to his teammates created a moment that the Rebels seniors will always remember.
It means a lot because it is our last game here. It's a good memory to leave off, but we're not done. We don't plan on ending anytime soon. We have a couple more weeks at this. We're trying to go to Sulphur.
It was nice. It's always nice to perform well, but you can't really think about stuff like that. You got to shrink the moment as best you can. In my experience, you let the moment get too big and you can never really perform. So you just got to shrink the moment and have fun. It's just a game at the end of the day.
For his clutch performance and influence to the Pineville program, Wes Oates is this week's ACA Athlete of the Week. That sports right back here after the break.